Casey Cunningham from Central Michigan, a junior, the 4 seed, taking on Iowa's Jeff Mcginniss, the number 2 seed, former NCAA champ at 126 pounds. And 1 point.
Was an escape. That was an escape by Mcginniss.
We begin action here in the middle of the second period. No score through the first period. The first point just scored in this match. It was Iowa's Jeff Mcginniss.
And after that escape now, Mcginniss tried a shot, but Cunningham did a nice job of countering there in the first period. Cunningham had a real threat of a shot, but it was Mcginniss being slippery and countering out.
How about Central Michigan making this a battle?
This is unbelievable. Central Michigan is in 5th place as a team ahead of state rivals Michigan and Michigan State. It's unheard of. When you have stallions, you can score well in tournament. Cunningham is a stallion. He's really given some recognition to the Central Michigan program. Coach Tom Borelli, assistant Sean Charles, riding high on these performances.
And a stall warning has now been issued to Jeff Mcginniss of Iowa. Talking more about the Central Michigan Chippewas out of the MAC conference. Maybe Borelli's going to use this tape, send it around all the wrestling high schools. Who knows?
These two wrestlers have both faced some problems. Cunningham coming out of what many may consider a less powerful program than his other Michigan counterparts, but Jeff Mcginniss won the national tournament 3 years ago. The following year, he didn't even place. Him and Gable got together. They decided to redshirt him. He's come back this year, fresher, learned a little bit more experience, finds himself in the finals seeking his 2nd title.
And that is the end of the second period. Mcginniss with a slim 1-0 lead. As you take a look at Jim Zaleski, the acting head coach at Iowa. Dan Gable stepping aside for the year. Gable, maybe with some medical reasons as well, had hip replacement surgery again in January. And now Mcginniss down low on the shot.
Double leg by Cunningham, and Mcginniss doing a great job of countering. He's not out of it yet, but he stopped that initial charge by Cunningham. Cunningham still has the leg, still in a position to score.
I may have misspoken. West Cunningham
it's
on
going to go
shot.
stalemate. Yep. As soon as he dropped down to the mat, that was it.
It is Casey Cunningham down low on that shot. 1-0 it remains with 1:35 to go in this match.
Coach Zaleski of Iowa, 3-time NCAA champion. That's an escape now, 1-1. Terry Brands, the assistant.
Riding time is not an issue. No points right now to be awarded for riding time.
And Mcginniss with a double, but a poor shot. Head down, arms extended. But he's trying to score. Both these athletes have had some attempts, some good attempts, but the counters have proven too tough.
Mcginniss was the outstanding wrestler at this year's Big Ten meet. Casey Cunningham, the Mid-American Conference Wrestler of the Year. And Mcginniss seemingly having trouble, but more than once we have seen the Iowa Hawkeyes surge in the final half minute of their match to go away with a win.
And certainly the Iowa Hawkeyes have a huge fan base here, and they are vocal. If he comes close to scoring, you're going to hear this place go nuts, and that might help him in terms of energy and confidence.
Iowa Hawkeye fans try to make every arena their home arena, and they certainly have tried to do that here at the Convocation Center in Cleveland.
It's even better when you start having competitions against other opponents in the team race, and suddenly somebody from Central Michigan is going to have all the Oklahoma State fans cheering for him. Cunningham in on a single. He could potentially get this. I like the idea of him trying to duck the leg, but he went away from it. And
now Mcginniss on top.
Might get it.
Mcginniss with 2 in the takedown to the final 10 seconds.
And once again, Iowa has rallied late. This could lock up the team title.
And it does. The Iowa Hawkeyes on the back of 142-pounder Jeff Mcginniss not only win at 142, but seal the team win. 18 team titles for the Iowa Hawkeyes, and it came under the guidance of Jim Zaleski. Jeff Mcginniss saved his best for last. The national champion in 1995 at 126 pounds after a poor year and a redshirt year, comes back in his final match as an Iowa Hawkeye and defeats Casey Cunningham at 142 pounds and becomes the national champion. We will have our 142-pound national champion, talking to our Jeff Blatnick when we return to Cleveland State. Come on back. The NCAAs are just heating up.
I'm here with the victorious Jeff Mcginniss. Jeff, did you know that victory is going to seal the team title for Iowa?
Yeah, I knew going out that if I went out there and performed and won like I could, that I'd end up winning. I didn't rush a real good match, but I was able to eke it out in the end.
Well, certainly 3 years ago a national champion, then you didn't place in the next year. That certainly had to be heartbreaking. You decided to redshirt the final year. Looks like that game plan paid off in spades.
Yeah, I was kind of a monkey on my back, you know, 2 years ago, not even placing. Real hardship. I took the year off. Really learned a lot in the offseason technically and tactical-wise, and came back and was able to perform today.
Well, congratulations.
Thanks a lot.